last time on the Young Riders.
You can see it's a holdup. Just relax. Nobody's gonna get hurt. Hawks Raiders send their regards. It's an Army dispatch. Did you know you were carrying this?
It is not my intention to create the misperception that the Army intends to occupy this town, but the Hawk and his men must be stopped.
That man's a people's friend.
Am I not guaranteed the freedom of speech, Sergeant?
Hey, kid. Nice work.
By now, you must be familiar with a man known as the Hawk. We want you to infiltrate his gang, find out who he is and where they are.
James Hickok, this is my assistant, Vera Collins.
It's my pleasure, man.
Ready, Vera?
Oh, certainly.
You've grown careless, Miss Collins. I wonder what the captain will think about this.
Kid's in serious trouble, boss.
What kind of trouble, Teaspoon?
Well, the Army wants him for murder and treason. They're saying Hawks Raiders helped him escape.
You and your blue coats are no longer welcome here.
Arrest that man.
Arrest?
I took that bullet out of you myself. You ought to be fine, too.
You the Hawk?
If I was, would it be a problem?
I'm declaring martial law.
Whose side do you want anyway?
Lewis is expecting a big shipment of carbines.
Want to know what you two were talking about?
Your little friend here is a spy.
And why waste a bullet? Hang him.
Is it too tight? Huh?
If you've got an explanation, now might be a good time. Find that funny?
In a way. Ben Fetterman was trying to help us till Jeffrey here shot him. Seems to me like you're hanging the wrong man.
Wouldn't be our first mistake.
He's been laying for me ever since I joined up.
Wait. What do you mean Mr. Fetterman was trying to help?
Can we get this over with? He was a family friend from Virginia. He worked for the Army, but he was on our side. He rode in to tell me about a shipment of rifles being sent to Captain Lewis.
Blue Creek, Friday night.
Cutter's Pass on Thursday.
You don't believe him, do you?
Cut him loose.
Just can't leave him there, Teaspoon. Kid got lucky once, but it's gonna run out.
I know that, son, and I'm not saying we leave him. What I'm saying is we got to be careful. Ben Fetterman asked the kid to join Hawks Raiders so as to learn who they are and where they're camped.
Well, he's done that. Now we gotta tell Captain Lewis.
I doubt very much the good captain will believe us.
Well, we gotta do something, Teaspoon.
She has two
Pock.
Pock.
Sound it out.
Pockets. I have 3 pockets.
Very good, Jimmy. You're really coming along.
Thank you.
Well, I think that's enough for one day. I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm.
You don't have to worry about that.
I'm sure. Goodbye, Jimmy.
Bye-bye.
Good day, Jeremy.
Good afternoon. Oh, James. Wonder if I could have a word with you before you leave. I was thinking about your comments concerning Hawk. You know, there are not very many people in this community that share your sentiments.
Well, what's popular ain't always what's right. It's like what you said the other day. We gotta judge what's going on for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. And if most folks don't agree with you? After all, in this country, majority rules.
Well, the way I see it is there are some rights that nobody can take away. All the Hawk's saying is that states should govern themselves. Army's trying to hang him for speaking his mind, and that ain't right.
It's very well put. You know, I'd like to discuss this further, if you'd care to.
I'd like that.
Shall we say tonight at 7 o'clock at Liberty Table?
7 o'clock it is.
Teaspoon, where's Jimmy?
He's working on his reading with that new lady school teacher.
And that ain't all he's working on.
Are you a good cook, Miss Annie?
Some people say so.
He says,
Please, I'd like to try. Could you do that slower? Would I
Like to see your
favorite
colt.
Hey. That's real good.
Where'd you learn all that signing, Annie?
I found a book in town. I thought it might help our new friendship.
Very good. I couldn't do that.
Me neither.
James? Mr. Stiles?
Hawk. If that bothers you, you can walk away right now.
No, it doesn't bother me.
You realize that there's no halfway. Either you're for us or against us.
You're asking me to make a choice.
Gentlemen, James Butler Hickok. Wild Bill to those of you who believe everything you read. Mr. Hickok has decided to join the cause. Connor, show him where he can sleep. Aaron?
Right here. Hey. Thought you'd be bigger.
For you. Now we gotta find a way to get out of here.
All right, everybody gather around. Listen up.
Jeffrey? Aaron? I want 8 of our men, 8 of our best, saddled and ready to ride at dawn. We got that shipment of rifles coming in, and I don't want them falling in the wrong hands.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, folks, but we'll be needing the use of your house here for a little while. So if you wouldn't mind going into the back room over there, we'll be out before you know it. Come on, let's go. Move. What's he doing?
You got that woman and her kids tied up?
Yeah. Jeffrey. God. What are you doing? These are innocent people, Jeff. They're farmers. They went for their guns. Did you enjoy that? All right, get in position. Blue coats are coming.
We gotta get out of here. Never make it.
Folks all right? Just fine now. Thank the Lord you're here. Time up.
Off your horse.
Come here. Tell Captain Lewis Jeremy Stiles is the Hawk. His gang's camped up on Pine Ridge.
Get a shot at the wrong side.
How bad is it?
Did you see this notice?
You got no right taking our horses, Captain. That's
A new cavalry regiment is being formed to help us contain the Hawk and his gang. The Army needs all the animals it can get.
So you're taking ours?
Not all of them. By order of Colonel Benton, I'm rounding up 150. Now, anyone with only one animal upon which they're dependent will be exempt.
Well, that's real nice of you.
The horses will be returned or replaced as soon as possible, and you will be fully reimbursed for the inconvenience.
Captain, if you ask me, you're making it real hard for folks to tell you and the Hawk apart.
It was the Hawk and his gang. They killed John and Eli. They just shot us.
He was ambushed. They got the rifles.
Yes, sir.
Claire, you come stay with us.
Get some of these wounded men out of the back.
It's only a matter of time, Marshal. How can I count on the horses?
What do we do now?
We proceed.
But this could turn the whole town against us.
Oh, I'm sure it will. But we do have other objectives at hand, don't
You still want to go ahead with the bank robbery?
we? What I want has nothing to do with it. To build an army, we're going to need horses and guns and money. Oh. Make sure that Captain Lewis discovers this. It tells him that Hawk and his infamous band will be gathering at White's Bluff on Saturday afternoon.
While you steal his horses. What are you trying to do, Jeremy? Destroy him?
Captain Lewis is doing an excellent job of that by himself.
I better go.
Mustn't keep Captain Lewis waiting.
You're not jealous, are you?
No. Just a little concerned.
You weren't concerned back in Kansas.
You weren't Mrs. Stiles then.
Are you sure about this, Mrs. Winger?
We have family in St. John. After what happened.
I understand.
It's the man who shot my husband!
Army's payroll, please. We're in a bit of a hurry. Fast. Damn it, you're gonna have a lot of dead customers in here.
Get out of the street! Get out of the way! Get out!
My God.
Come on, you can't be caught. Let's go. Styles will kill you.
He got away. Didn't he?
What kind of woman are you?
The kind who believes in something.
What? Slavery? Terrorism? Murder?
Freedom.
Jeremy Styles.
He's a great man. Under different circumstances, I think you would really like him.
Do you have any idea what you've done to me?
What is it, Corporal? Excuse me, Lieutenant. I found this in Miss Collins' room.
Captain, you better have a look at this.
White's Bluff. Hawk's mustering his raiders at White's Bluff tomorrow afternoon.
She's dead, Captain. Did you hear me, sir?
It doesn't matter now.
Jeremy? Sorry about Vera. We all are. What do you want to do now?
Money wins. Maybe the heart but loses.
You still want the Army's horses?
Horses.
We'll need them, won't we?
Here you go.
What about Sweetwater?
No. I came to help them, Aaron. And they turned on me.
They didn't turn on you, Jeremy. They were defending themselves.
It's time I taught them a lesson.
What kind of a lesson? The kind you taught in Kansas? Jeremy, that's crazy.
Vera's dead.
You don't know that. Look, you're hurting now. Give that time. Don't destroy everything we've accomplished.
Nothing, Aaron. We haven't accomplished anything.
There's no way I can justify or excuse my carelessness and dereliction of duty. I therefore submit my resignation as commander of this company, effective upon the arrival of my duly appointed replacement. Sincerely, Burton J. Lewis. Lieutenant Maxwell. Have a courier deliver this to Colonel Benton in Fort Miles.
Will there be anything else, Captain?
Yes. Have the men ready to ride in White's Bluff tomorrow at noon. If nothing else, I'll destroy Hawk's army. Oh, and Maxwell. I realize I have no right asking yours or anyone else's forgiveness for my errors in judgment. They're too serious for that. But I realize I also may have stepped on some toes around here. And I'm sorry.
I got your letter to Lewis. He's ordered the whole company out to White's Bluff at noon today.
What about the horses?
He's just leaving a couple men to keep an eye on them.
What about my wife?
You better get on back before you're missed.
Gather the men.
You know him?
Today, while Captain Lewis and his men are off chasing ghosts, we will complete our mission here. And by tomorrow, with success, we'll no longer be Hawk's Raiders, we'll be an army. Mark my words. History will long remember us and what we did in this place.
Right.
Be ready to ride at noon.
Yes, sir.
Aaron?
Yeah, just like Kansas.
Yeah, Willow Creek.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have us some fun.
Kill innocent people.
That's right. Some of them may even be your friends. But they have made it clear by their actions where they stand, and they must pay the price.
He's right, Jeremy.
I'm sorry. Sweetwater must serve as an example to the enemies of freedom.
I'm asking you. Don't do this.
We ride at noon.
We can't wait any longer. Can you ride?
I can ride. You can peel Jeffrey off his shadow.
I don't know why I bought it. Sometimes I think the kid in me, you know. Don't worry, Ike. There's plenty of rings in this world. On one condition. You can't tell the kid about it. I didn't tell him I bought that thing. Yeah. Maybe I should have. But the way things are going, I don't think I'll be needing it. Ike. You take care of Annie. She's a good girl.
Where you going?
Calling nature, you mind?
Not if you don't mind me watching.
Suit yourself. You make it over there?
Just try and keep up. I told you they couldn't be trusted.
That doesn't matter now.
But they'll warn the town.
Who's left to listen? Lewis is gone.
Captain. Hawk's men are riding on Sweetwater.
You're either very brave to be sacrificing yourselves like this, or very stupid.
Sir, you don't understand.
There ain't no raid on White's Bluff. It's a trick to draw your men out so Hawk can take the horses.
And take revenge on the town.
Go back, Captain, please.
Lieutenant, these men are under arrest. Form an escort, take them back to town.
My pleasure, sir.
Damn it, we're telling the truth. Bacon was in on it. Were you lying straight?
That's enough, Corporal. Miss Maxwell, remove the prisoners. We have an engagement with the Hawk.
Well, this is very nice getting out like this, isn't it?
Huh? And the food is very good.
I think we ought to do this more often.
Well, perhaps occasionally, but this is a special occasion.
What is? Well, what is it, somebody's birthday?
You know, I hear Henry and Laura are planning on getting married.
Henry and Laura? You don't say. Now, don't you think that that's special? Ike?
There she is. I'm sorry to disturb you kind folks, but I've got some wonderful news. Miracles do happen after all. Miss Annie Laufer, it's my honor and privilege to present to you Mr. Harold Jackson.
From there, boy. What's going on here? We warned Lewis, but the damn fool wouldn't listen.
That's enough out of you. I'm ordering you to disperse.
What are you gonna do, Lieutenant? Put the whole town in jail?
You have 10 seconds.
I hope for your sake, son, you got plenty of bullets.
Yeah, you're gonna need them.
Rider coming!
There's a whole bunch of riders coming from the west, and they sure don't look friendly.
That's the Hawk.
All right, quiet! Calm down!
Where'd you stockpile your weapons, Lieutenant? Damn it, Stiles and his men are gonna be armed to the teeth. We're gonna need every gun we can muster.
The shed, behind the captain's quarters.
All right. Women and children, take cover inside. All you men, go get your guns. All right, Tompkins, Barnett, Charlie, go get the Army rifles and plenty of ammunition. Yes, sir. Pass them out to everyone who knows how to use one. If anybody wants to leave, better go now. All right. We're on our own now. As soon as you get a gun, you get inside and you stay there. Now clear the street! Let's go! Come on!
Never thought I'd see you again.
What's he saying?
He wants us to go.
Sounds to me like you could use all the help you can get.
Jeffrey, you remember Willow Creek?
Kansas, wasn't it?
We take the horses on the second pass?
Don't do it, Jeremy. Don't do this.
Nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, and imitate the action of a tiger.
Get ready, here they come.
Wishing I wasn't, mostly. I thought the Hawk was trying to make friends here.
Yeah, well, he stopped. And I got a feeling they're gonna be back.
We need to stop them.
Yeah, well, I got an idea. Let's go.
Halt! These horses are Army property.
I appreciate that, soldier. These townspeople here need them more. We ain't got time to discuss it. Now, go on. Go on, get.
All right, now that we know their positions, give them no quarter. Jeffrey, take the horses.
Stiles!
All right, Jimmy? Lou? Annie, all right?
Ike?
I was just doing my duty. I didn't know.
Well, you do now, Captain. You sure as hell do now.
I hear that Dakota territory is real pretty. That's what they say.
I don't know how to thank you, Ike. Harold's a good man. Well, guess I better be going.
Bye-bye, honey. You take care.
Me too. Me too.
You take care of her.
Cut it now.